Hello students, welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas. We have an app by the name CareersCloud which you can go and download through Play Store. Once you have downloaded the application, you will be able to easily log in using your Gmail ID. Once you have logged in, you will be redirected to this page where you will be getting this UI and there will be option for home, all courses, my courses and doubt section. On this application, you will be getting multiple PDFs, multiple content on daily basis that will be enhancing your learning. Our first segment is daily current affairs. We make sure to provide you current affairs on daily basis in both English as well as in Hindi content. The PDFs for the same are uploaded on our application, and apart from this, we also make sure to provide you with quizzes that will help you to revise the content after you have gone through the PDF. Next comes our weekly content. The content is also provided in both English as well as in Hindi, and here we also make sure to provide you quiz also of that past week's current affairs that will be enhancing your learning, as it is a compilation of the important topics, important MCQ questions for the last week. Similar for the monthly, the PDFs are very important. They provide you insights of various topics, as well as we also make sure to provide you the quiz of monthly questions that are very important for learning. Next, we also provide you with important PIB articles on daily basis so that you can go through these articles and have an insight about that particular topic. Not just this, we also make sure to provide you important events that are happening globally and make sure to give you the right analysis. One of the most important segment of our application is that we make sure to provide you with the correct exam analysis. When you are having exam, we make sure to provide you with previous year questions so that the student can go through the exam pattern and the syllabus and can prepare the exam accordingly based on the pattern. After the exam, we also make sure to provide you with the exam analysis. Then for the students who are preparing for state exams, they will be also beneficial here, as we will make sure to provide with state-wise current affairs for them. Apart from this, we also make sure to cover the topic-wise current affairs such as your national affairs, government schemes, international affairs, banking and finance, economy and businesses, as these are the topics from which the examiner definitely asks the question, and these are covered on the monthly basis. So friends, do check our application. It will be a one-stop solution for learning. Apart from this, friends, CareersCloud is hiring. We are looking for candidates for subject matter experts in quants, reasoning and English, and also we are looking for a content creator for current affairs topic on daily basis, weekly basis and monthly basis. There is also an opening for a person who can translate the English content into Hindi. If you want to apply, you can scan the code here for further details, or you can go to the description and click the link below. These positions are available both in full-time and freelance for serious candidates. Apart from this, all those students who are going to attend SBI Clerk Mains exam on 4th of March, kindly share the general awareness questions that will be asked in the exam, as these statement type questions are being increased and it is getting difficult to get the exact questions for our analysis. These analysis will help the students in future for preparation and getting the idea of what type of questions are being asked in the exam. There are three ways by which you can share the question. First way, that is you can mail us. Second, we have initiated a post in our CareersCloud application that is specifically for these questions only. You can comment below the questions in that post. And third way, you can comment the questions in these videos comment section also. And best of luck to all those students who will be attending the question paper on 4th of March. हेलो एवरीवन, तो आज की वीडियो में थर्ड वीक ऑफ दिसंबर मंथ के हम इंपॉर्टेंट करंट अफेयर्स डिस्कस नहीं करेंगे. First question is, which country's central bank has recently signed term of reference with RBI to integrate the fast payment system of both countries? It is Nepal. Correct. Nepal's central bank recently signed a term of reference, and it was with RBI, and it was to integrate the fast payment system of both the countries. This integration will aim to streamline the cross-border remittances, that is the money transfer between the people of these two countries, correct, allowing users of both the system to have a safe payment system, cost-effective fund transfer, right? Next, who has recently elected as the 72nd president of Central Council of Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, that is ICAI. So who has recently been elected as the 72nd president of Central Council of ICAI? Who he will be? Ranjit Kumar Agarwal. Right? He has been recently appointed as the 72nd president. Next thing, remember, he will succeed whom? He will be succeeding CA Aniket Sunil Talati. Right? Next, when was the National Women's Day observed across India? And this National Women's Day is observed to commemorate the birth anniversary of Sarojini Naidu, also known as the Nightingale of India. So when do we observe National Women's Day? It is observed on 13th of Feb. Correct? And it is to commemorate the birth anniversary of Sarojini Naidu, also known as Nightingale of India and also known as Bharat Kokila. Bharat Kokila. Right? And this year in 2024, that is on 13th of Feb 2024, it was 145th birth anniversary of Sarojini Naidu. Next, name the bank that has recently entered into an MOU with the government of UP to collaborate on livestock healthcare management and welfare. It is IndusInd Bank. Right? IndusInd Bank entered into an MOU with whom? It was with the government of Uttar Pradesh, and it is to collaborate on livestock healthcare management and welfare. Right? This partnership is part of their social initiative, that is Bharat Sanjeevani program, that is aimed at fostering livestock welfare in their region. Correct? So IndusInd Bank and government of UP recently signed this MOU. Next, which airway has recently named as the official sponsor for Chennai Super King? So Etihad Airways has been named as the official sponsor for Chennai Super Kings IPL team. Right? Next, in Feb 2024, President Draupadi Murmu gave her assent to the Public Examinations Bill 2024, that is aimed at preventing malpractices in government recruitment exams. As per the bill, committed offence will be punishable with imprisonment between 3 to 10 years and a fine of up to dash. So we know all the malpractices that are happening in the government recruitment exam. Even recently, UP Constable exam was leaked and it has now been cancelled and it will be held after 6 months. But still, so many students who were hoping for this exam, who were preparing for this exam, right, they have to they become sad during this time, right, because it is unfair to them who have been working so hard and someone just pays money and get the government job, which is very wrong, right, because hard work should be rewarded, right. And in order to do this, a bill was framed, right, Public Examination Bill, and here it is said there will be a jail of 3 to 10 years and a fine of 10 to 1 crore rupees will be there if someone tries to cheat during this or any malpractices found in the government recruitment examination. Next, Union Minister of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying Purushottam Rupala launched AHIDF scheme at New Delhi. The interest subvention for dairy cooperatives has been increased to dash under the realigned AHIDF instead of 2.5% under the Daily Infrastructure Development Fund. So this interest subvention for these daily cooperatives has been increased to 3%. Right? Then remember, the scheme will encourage the investment in dairy-based processing and diversification, animal feed plant, breed multiplication farms, and so on. Next, Government of India through their citizen engagement platform MyGov announced the first ever National Creators Award with dash categories to recognize new age influencers and creators. So, Government of India, they will be awarding the creators such as your famous creators that are correct, basically the YouTube creators here, they will be focused, right. And for them, National Creators Award was launched. Here, National Creative Awards across 20 categories will be awarded, right. Next, which company has recently signed an MOU with Cochin International Airport Limited to set up the world's first green hydrogen plant? So which company has recently signed an MOU with Cochin International Airport Limited to set up the world's first green hydrogen plant? It is Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, BPCL. Under this, 1,000 kilowatt pilot project will be established at the airport premises at Cochin International Airport, that is in Kerala. Next, 2023 Burgundy Private Huron India 500. This is the report released by Axis Banks, Burgundy Private and Huron India. So Axis Banks, Burgundy Private and Huron India, they have released a report, that is 2023 Burgundy Private Huron India 500 released report. This was released by them. Question asked here is, which company has emerged as the India's most valuable company for the third consecutive year? It is Reliance Industries Limited, RIL, right? RIL has emerged as the India's most valuable company for the third consecutive year. It was followed by TCS, and on third, HDFC Bank. Next, name the small finance bank that has recently became the official banking partner with Chennai Super Kings. Which was the official airways for them? Etihad Airways. And now Equitas Small Finance Bank became the official banking partner for Chennai Super King. Next, DAC, Defense Acquisition Council, approved the acquisition worth 84,560 crore rupees to boost the capabilities of Indian Armed Forces and Indian Coast Guard. I repeat, Defense Acquisition Council under the chairmanship of Rajnath Singh has given the approval for acceptance of necessities, AONs, and this is for 84,560 crore rupees. Right, the move aims to boost the capabilities of Indian Armed Forces and Indian Coast Guard. Next, in which city Indian Air Force has recently demonstrated the exercise Vayu Shakti 24 in Feb 2024? So in which city? It is Pokhran, Rajasthan, right? In Pokhran, Rajasthan, Indian Air Force has recently demonstrated the exercise Vayu Shakti in Feb 2024, right? And this was held on 17th of Feb 2024. Correct. Then there was a theme for this exercise that you need to remember for Vayu Shakti, that is lightning strike from the sky. I repeat, lightning strike from the sky. Next, which bank has recently celebrated their 89th business commencement day on 8th of Feb 2024? Which is it? It is Bank of Maharashtra, right? They have recently celebrated the 89th business commencement day on 8th of Feb 2024. And remember, during this 89 new, as it is the 89th business commencement day, so 89 new services were launched for the customers. Next, IRDAI announced the reconstitution of the expert committee on implementation of the Indian accounting standards and international financing reporting standards in the insurance sector. Question asked is, that reconstituted committee will be chaired by dash member of IRDAI. So this reconstituted committee of IRDAI will be chaired by Rajay Kumar Sinha. Will be chaired by Rajay Kumar Sinha. And remember, currently Rajay Kumar Sinha, he is serving as the member of FNI of IRDAI. FNI is your finance and investment. Next, in Feb, ISRO successfully launched GSLV F-14 also, right? This is the name of the rocket, and this rocket carried INSAT 3DS. This is the name of the satellite, correct? Question asked here is, ISRO launched GSLV F-14 INSAT 3DS mission carrying dash satellite from Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. So this INSAT 3DS, it is what kind of a satellite? It is a meteorological satellite that was launched from Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. Correct? This was launched into the geosynchronous stationary orbit. Correct? It was launched by ISRO. And the rocket here that was used is GSLV F-14. This is the name of the rocket, and this is the satellite, that a meteorological satellite. Next, SpaceX, they have launched Odysseus, the robotic lunar lander of Dash company, on board the Falcon 9 rocket from Florida, USA. So SpaceX, they launched this Odysseus. This is of Intuitive Machines, right? And it was launched using Falcon 9 rocket from Kennedy Space Center in Florida, USA. Next, Which country's women badminton team has recently won the gold medal at the Badminton Asia Team Championship for the first time? So remember, our Indian women's badminton team recently won gold medal. They won gold medal at the Badminton Asia Team Championship for the first time. Right? Take a note of this. The final events was held in Malaysia, and in the finals, India defeated Thailand by 3-2 to win this title. Correct? Next, in second position, as we saw that they defeated Thailand, and the third position was Japan and Indonesia. Moving on. When was the 13th World Pangolin Day observed across the globe? So, 13th World Pangolin Day was observed on 17th of Feb. Correct? And remember, this year it was in 2020. That means in 2024 it was observed on 17th of Feb. But generally it is observed on the third Saturday of Feb month. Right? On the third Saturday of the Feb month, this is observed World Pangolin Day. This year it was the 13th one, and it is to observe to celebrate and raise awareness about the pangolin or scaly ant eater. Correct? It is one of the most unique mammals on earth. Next, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman raised the deposit limit of the senior citizen savings scheme to how much? To 30 lakh rupees. I repeat, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman raised the deposit limit under the senior citizen savings scheme and post office monthly income scheme to 30 lakh rupees. Right? To 30 lakh rupees. Take a note of this. And for post office monthly income scheme, it has been increased to, it has been doubled to 9 lakh rupees. Remember this also. For senior citizen savings scheme, it is 30 lakh rupees now. And for post office monthly investment scheme, for monthly income scheme, it is 9 lakh rupees now. Next, which organization has recently collaborated with Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana National Urban Livelihood Mission to organize a 2-day national workshop on urban livelihoods? So, which is that organization? It is UNDP, United Nations Development Program, headquarter of which is in New York, USA. Right? They have partnered with Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana National Urban Livelihood Mission, and it is to organize a 2-day national workshop on urban livelihoods. Next, Union Minister Nirmala Sitharaman released 3 coins or 3 souvenir coins during the 19th Foundation Day celebration of Security Printing and Minting Corporation of India Limited that was observed on 15th of Feb 2024. So 3 coins was launched during the 19th ceremony or 19th days Foundation Day ceremony of Security Printing and Minting Corporation of India that is observed on 15th of Feb 2024. Then remember, if we talk about these 3 coins, one is your greater one-horned rhinoceros. Second coin is for the enlightenment of Buddha, basically a picture of depicting enlightenment of Buddha. And third one is for the Ayodhya, correct, Ayodhya Mandir. That is the Shri Ram Janam Bhoomi Mandir of Ayodhya. Next, Government of India increased the authorized capital of Food Corporation of India from 10,000 crore rupees to 21,000 crore rupees. Important. I repeat, Government of India increased the authorized capital of FCI from 10,000 crore rupees to 21,000 crore rupees, and the move aims to enhance the operational capabilities of FCI in fulfilling their mandate effectively. Next is name the bank that has recently signed an MOU with IREDA to promote renewable energy product across India. It is Punjab National Bank, PNB, right? PNB has recently signed an MOU with IREDA to promote renewable energy projects across India. Next, which company recently received the payment aggregator license from RBI? Remember, Amazon Pay recently got it. Apart from this, MS Swipe Technologies Private Limited, they have also recently got the payment aggregator license from RBI. Next is which bank has recently signed an MOU with Investor Education and Protection Fund Authority to spread awareness on investment and fraudulent schemes? It is DBS Bank, right? DBS Bank recently signed an MOU with Investor Education and Protection Fund Authority to spread awareness on investment and fraudulent schemes. Next, Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs honored the winners of the 16th National Youth Parliament competition for universities or college for 2019 to 2020. Which university received the running shield and trophy for standing first at the national level? It is Central University of Punjab, right? Central University of Punjab. They have recently received the running shield and trophy for standing at the first at the national level. The prize distribution ceremony was held at the Parliament House complex in New Delhi, and the awards was presented by Arun Ram Meghwal ji. Correct? Next. Next is, which of the following personalities have been recently awarded with the 58th Gyanpit Award? This is important, take a note of it. 58th Gyanpit Award was honored to whom? Jagat Guru Rambhadracharya for Sanskrit language and Sampuran Singh Karla for Urdu. And Sampuran Singh Karla is also known as Gulzar. Correct? Both of them were honored with 58th Gyanpit Award. And remember, Gyanpit Award is given to individuals who have done tremendous work in their classical language. Right? For Sanskrit, Jagat Guru Rambhadracharya and Sampuran Singh Karla, also known as Gulzar, for Urdu language. They were honored with 58th Gyanpit Award. Next, in Feb, Ilham Aliyev has been re-elected as the president of which country? And he has been elected as the president of Azerbaijan, and it is for the 5th consecutive term. Right? Next, Ashish Vijayakar was appointed as the MD and Chief Executive Officer of Dash Bank. So Ashish Vijayakar was appointed as MD and CEO of SBM Bank India. Correct? He will be in this position for 3 years, and he will succeed whom? He will be succeeding Siddharth Rath. Next, which of the following personalities have recently won the men's double title of Bengaluru Open 2024 held in Feb 2024? So, Saket Mayani and Ramkumar Ramanathan. I repeat, Saket Mayani and Ramkumar Ramanathan, they have won the men's double title of the Bengaluru Open 2024. Correct? Next. Next is, in Feb, Government of India proposed dash year guaranteed procurement at minimum support price for 5 crops: cotton, maize, tur, urad and masoor dal. Correct? So in Feb, Government of India proposed 5 years guaranteed MSP for 5 crops for cotton, maize, tur dal, urad dal and masoor dal. Right? Next. In Feb, World Bank has priced a $1.25 billion sustainable development bond linked to secured overnight financing rate. Right? I repeat, the World Bank has priced $1.25 billion sustainable development bond that is linked to secured overnight financing index. That is SOFR. Next, name the guidelines for the Indian Port Performance Index that was released by Union Minister of Port, Shipping and Waterways, Sarbandana Sonowal. Sagar Aaklan. Sagar Aaklan is the name of the guidelines released by Union Minister of Port, Shipping and Waterways, Sarbandana Sonowal, right? And it is for Indian Port Performance Index. Correct? The main aim is to increase the efficiency of ports and to bring ports at a standard for the international level. Correct? So that Indian ports can be also recognized in the international market. Next, Union Minister of Jal Shakti Gajendra Singh Shekhawat launched 3 impactful books from Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin during the National Conference on Jal Jeevan Mission and Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin that was held in Lucknow, UP. Correct? So Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, our Union Minister of Jal Shakti, launched 3 impactful books. Right? And they were on Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin. They were launched during the National Conference on Jal Jeevan Mission. This event was held on 16th and 17th of Feb in Lucknow, UP. Next, in which city 12th edition of multilateral naval exercise Milan 2024 was commenced in Feb 2024? So Milan, this is the name of the exercise that was conducted at Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, and this Milan exercise was hosted by India. Correct? And multiple countries took part in this Milan exercise. Question can be asked that Indian Navy hosted this particular exercise, do remember. Next, in which state country's first Skill India Center was inaugurated by Union Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Dharmendra Pradhanji, in Feb month? So remember, in Odisha, country's first Skill India Center was inaugurated by Union Minister of Education, Dharmendra Pradhan. Right, and this, as the name suggests, first Skill India Center. This Skill India Center will be catering to the skills that are needed for industry level in India. Next, according to Henley Passport Index monthly update, what is the rank of India in February month, in Feb month? So India in Feb stands at 85th position, whereas in the month of Jan, India was at 80th position. So we can see a decline of 5 positions. India have visa free entry to 62 countries, and on top there are 6 countries that is securing the first position, and they are having visa free entry to 194 countries out of 227 globally, and these 6 countries are France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Japan and Singapore. Next, according to S&P Global Ratings report released in Feb, India's credit growth is expected to moderate to dash in financial year 24-25. So according to S&P Global Rating report released in Feb, India's credit growth is expected to moderate to 14% in financial year 24-25. Next, who has recently become the first woman to be honored with Ghanshyam Das Birla Award for Scientific Research? So who is that Indian who will be all, or we can say first women, not Indian, first, she's Indian, but first women to be honored with 32nd edition of Ghanshyam Das Birla Award for Scientific Research, and this was for her contribution in the field of physics. What is her name? Aditi Sen De. Correct. For her contribution in the field of physics, she will be honored with 32nd GD Birla Award, that is Ghanshyam Das Birla Award. This is for scientific research in the field of physics, and she is the first woman to receive this award. Correct. This GD Birla Award is given by KK Birla Foundation. Correct. And she also was the first female who was received the Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize for Science and Technology in 2018. So she became the first woman to receive 2 awards, that is Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award in 2018, that was for science and technology, and again GD Birla Award for scientific research in 2023. Next, which space agency's DC-8 aircraft has recently conducted the test flight as a part of airborne and satellite investigation of Asian Air Quality or Asia AQ mission? So which space agencies? It is NASA. Right, NASA's DC-8 aircraft has recently conducted the test flight as part of the airborne and satellite investigation of Asian Air Quality of Asia AQ mission. Next, in Feb, India finished dash in the medal tally with 4 medals, that is 3 gold and 1 silver in the 11th edition of the Asian Indoor Athletics Championship, while dash country has secured the first position in the medal tally with 16 medals. So remember, India's rank in this 11th edition of the Asian Indoor Athletics Champion was 5th, whereas China secured the first position here. India had a total of 4 medals, 3 gold and 1 silver, whereas China has a total of 16 medals, where 8 gold, 6 silver and 2 bronze. So right option here becomes option 4. Next, in Feb, Dash became the first northeastern state to launch Chief Minister Jan Arogya Yojana, a universal health insurance scheme for all. So it is Tripura. Right, Tripura became the first northeastern state to launch Chief Minister Jan Arogya Yojana, a universal health insurance scheme for all. This scheme will offer universal health insurance coverage, and it will be benefiting 1.45 lakh families of Tripura, and this will provide 5 lakh rupees annually covered to the people. Next, which company has recently suppressed Infosys to become the India's 5th most valuable firm in market capitalization? It is State Bank of India. Right, SBI suppressed Infosys to become the India's 5th most valued firm in the market. Right, and what is the market cap of SBI? 6.89 lakh crore. Next, which company has recently partnered with Dynamatic Technologies to manufacture all doors for a single aisle A22 family aircraft in India. Correct? I repeat, which is that company that partnered with Dynamatic Technologies to manufacture all doors for the single aisle A220 family aircraft in India. It is Airbus. Right? Then remember, all this manufacturing will be done in India. First thing. Then with a range of up to 6,700 kilometers and seating capacity of 100 to 160 passengers, A220 is ideal suited for India's Udan scheme. What is Udan scheme? Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagrik, that is aimed at enhancing the regional connectivity and promoting economic growth. Next, in Feb, Dash became 119th signatory country to join ISA, International Solar Alliance. Headquarter is in Gurugram, Haryana. It was a joint venture between India and France that was started in 2015. And International Solar Alliance, remember, the project director here is Ajay Mathur. And the aim of this International Solar Alliance is basically to help the economically or basically the developing countries in providing them with solar energy. And recently Malta, it became 119th country to join International Solar Alliance. Next, in which country Shanti Prayas 4, the largest multinational peacekeeping exercise, was commenced in Feb 2024? So in Nepal, remember, Shanti Prayas 4, the largest multinational peacekeeping exercise, was commenced. This was held in Panchkhal, Nepal. Right, and this exercise will be concluding on 4th of March, and this exercise was co-hosted by Nepali Army as well as US Indo-Pacific Command. Next, in Feb, Morgan Stanley research report projected India's GDP to grow by 6.5% in fiscal year 25. I repeat, Morgan Stanley research report projected India's GDP to grow by 6.5% in fiscal year 25. Next, which bank has recently reappointed KVS Manian as the joint managing director? So Kotak Mahindra Bank has reappointed KVS Manian as their joint managing director. Moving on, Prabowo Subianto is said to be sworn in as the 8th president of Indonesia. Correct? The 8th president of Indonesia. Moving on, who authored the book Neeraj Chopra, The Man Who Made History? So Norris Pritham authored the book Neeraj Chopra, The Man Who Made History. Correct? And this book describes the journey of Neeraj Chopra from early background to Olympics, and this book will be published by Bloomsbury Publishing India Private Limited. Next, Titagarh Rail Systems Limited acquired an additional 28.3% stake in Italy's Titagarh Frima SPA for 20.21 million euro. I repeat, Titagarh Rail Systems Limited in Feb announced the joint venture special purpose vehicle Shivalix Mercantile Private Limited. They have acquired an additional stake of 28.3% in Italy-based Titagarh Frima SPA, and it is for 20.21 million euro, that is about 180.33 crore rupees. The basic move here is aimed at growing capabilities and capacities for various products in India as well as globally. Next, which company has recently contributed 15 crore rupees to the Armed Forces Flag Day Fund? So it is REC Limited. They have contributed 15 crore rupees to the Armed Force Flag Day Fund. Right? I repeat, the amount will be utilized here for the education of more than 12,500 children of the ex-servicemen. Right? So friends, these are your important current affairs for the day for third week of Feb month. Now let's move to some revision current affairs. They will be very beneficial for your learning. REC, that is Rural Electrification Corporation, they have joined hands with which organization for infrastructure and energy projects in Damodar Valley? So it is your DVC. REC, they joined or they have recently signed agreements worth 588 crore rupees with Damodar Valley Corporation, that is DVC, and it is to strengthen the infrastructure and energy projects in the Damodar Valley region. Where is this Damodar Valley region? That is in West Bengal and Jharkhand. Correct? Take a note of this. Next is India handed over Chess Olympiad torch to which country recently? So India has officially handed over the chess Olympiad torch to Hungary. Right? It was to Hungary. And this will remember Hungary will is the country that will host the 45th edition of the Chess Olympiad in 2024, and this will be from 10 to 23rd of September 2024. Mark this. Hungary will be hosting the Chess Olympiad 2024 and it will be in Budapest, Hungary. Right? Next, remember India hosted 44th FIDE Chess Olympiad in 2022, and where was this held? It was at Mahabalipuram and the state name is Tamil Nadu. Next is WUWW, that is United World Wrestling. They have lifted the suspension of which country's wrestling federation? So United World Wrestling, they have lifted the suspension on the Wrestling Federation of India. Correct? They have unlifted or they have lifted the suspension of the Wrestling Federation of India. Take this. This is important and this is with immediate effect from 13th of Feb 2024. Correct? And remember WFI, that is Wrestling Federation of India, was suspended because of the delay in the elections in organization. Right? And here remember UWW, they recently also instructed WFI that if there will be a lifting ban, then there need to be elections of the athletes. Correct? They need to conduct the elections for the athletes commission before 1st of July 2024 in order for them to lift this ban. Next is which ministry launched APAR in remote villages across India? So this APAR was launched by Ministry of Education. Now what is this APAR stands for? It is Automated Permanent Academic Account Registry. I repeat, Automated Permanent Academic Account Registry. World Defense Show 2024 was held where? So World Defense Show for the year 2024 was recently held in Riyadh. Now you will say, sir, Riyadh option is not given here. So remember, where is Riyadh? Riyadh is in Saudi Arabia. In here also remember at Riyadh International Convention and Exhibition Center, that is in Saudi Arabia, this World Defense Show was held from 4 to 8th of Feb. Right? Take a note, and there is a theme on which this World Defense Show was based, that is equipped for tomorrow. Equipped for tomorrow. This is the theme for the World Defense Show held in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Right? MOSDE. What is MOSDE? Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. They have launched which platform to boost employability and professional development? So Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, they have launched Swam Plus. This is the name of a portal. What are portals? Portals are websites. Correct? And the aim of this platform, Swam Portal, is basically to focus on employment. To focus on employment. To provide job opportunities to today's youth. To provide them with skills. To provide them with certificates, so that with the help of that certificate they can be classified as a certified person of that particular skill, and on the basis of that when they go to any company and apply for certain positions, certain openings, then they can use that certificate and they will be considered. Which ministry and RIS signed a memorandum of understanding for enhancement in the Ayush service sector? So it is Ministry of Ayush and RIS. What is RIS? RIS is your Research and Information System for developing countries. I repeat, what is this RIS? Research and Information System for developing countries. So Ministry of Ayush and RIS, they signed an MOU to bring an overview to the Ayush service sector and foster academic cooperation and collaboration with RIS, that is Research and Information System for the developing countries. This MOU will strengthen the academic cooperation and will collaborate to undertake research, policy, and publications for national as well as regional and international journals. Correct? Basically, we can say here traditional medicine will be promoted, Ayush sector will be promoted. Even if you remember IREDA, they made it mandatory for insurance companies to include Ayush related treatment in their insurance, in the medical insurance from 1st of April 2024. Where will be new aims built in Jammu and Kashmir? So in Vijaypur district of Samba, remember here new aims will be built, and recently PM Narendra Modi inaugurated, dedicated and laid the foundations of worth more than 32,000 crore rupees of projects in Jammu and Kashmir, and among them he inaugurated this aims Vijaypur in Jammu and Kashmir. Next is ECI, Election Commission of India. They signed an MOU with which organization for electoral awareness ahead of Lok Sabha polls? So Election Commission of India, they signed a memorandum of understanding with IBA, that is Indian Banks Association, and Department of Post, that is DOP, that comes under the Ministry of Communication. And the aim of this MOU between ECI, IBA and Department of Post is to basically enhance the voter awareness, correct? To create voter awareness, right? Electoral awareness, to tell people about the elections, right? That how elections are conducted, what are their rights, how they should vote, what are the criteria they should look into a political party before voting, correct? So that is the reason to create this electoral awareness. Election Commission of India, Indian Banks Association and Department of Post, these together they signed an MOU to create electoral awareness. If we talk about IBA, Indian Banks Association, who is the chief executive here? Sunil Mehta, and the headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Next, Innoviti, right? This is the name of an organization, correct? This is Innoviti Private Limited. So they have partnered with which bank to set up Omnium platform for progressive retailers? So remember, it is RBL Bank, correct? Innoviti Tech Private Limited. They partnered with which bank? They partnered with RBL Bank. RBL Bank is correct. And just remember, what was the aim for this tie-up between these two organizations? The aim is to develop a platform, a Omnium platform, right? This Omnium is a omni-channel, basically means that includes everything, right? That includes everything. That is a basically platform that is for, that contains everything that will be helping a businessman to grow, right? That will help them in various platforms, such as they will help them to secure their payment, to allow them to have fast seamless payments, right? This will enable the retailers to integrate this process across. Human resource will be also there, then enterprise resource planning will be there, marketing platform will be included in this, payment platform will be included in. That is the reason it is Omni, that means it contains everything. So this Omnium platform for progressive retailers, for businesses, was launched by Innoviti Private Limited, that is partnered with RBL Bank. Now this Innoviti Tech Private Limited, this is Bangalore, Karnataka based company, right? So take a note of this. Then if we talk about RBL Bank, who is the managing director and chief executive officer here? R. Subramaniam Kumar. Where is the headquarter? It is in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and in 1943 this was established. And if we talk about the tagline of this RBL Bank, that is Apno Ka Bank. Next is, what is the theme of Maharashtra MSME Defense Expo 2024? So remember, recently Maharashtra MSME Defense Expo was held. This was held in Pune, Maharashtra, right? And it was held from 24th to 26th of Feb. There was a theme that you need to remember here for this expo event, that is Inspire, Learn, Engage, right? Who were the organizers here? Maharashtra government along with Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation. So Maharashtra government and Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation together organized this Maharashtra MSME Defense Expo 2024. Right? Take a note of this. Then during this expo, we saw multiple industries and multiple licensing agreements were held, multiple MOUs were signed between multiple organizations. Right? Next. Next is NIA. They have signed a memorandum of understanding with which organization? So recently, NIA, that is India's NIA, that is your National Institute of Ayurveda, they have signed a memorandum of understanding with which organization? They signed this with Thailand's with Thailand's DTAM. Now, what is DTAM? DTAM stands for your Department of Thai Traditional and Alternative Medicine. Department of Thai Traditional and Alternative Medicine, that is DTAM. It is of Thailand. So India's NIA, National Institute of Ayurveda, and Thailand's Department of Thai Traditional and Alternative Medicine, and as the name suggests, from both of these institutes, the MOU between them was signed to establish academic collaboration in Ayurveda sector. Right? And we know that NIA, this is an apex institute that comes under the Ministry of Ayush. Then this MOU will foster academic collaboration in Ayurveda and Thai traditional medicines that are based equality and mutual benefits. Then here, because of this MOU, we will be seeing exchange of experts between the countries. We will be seeing research in this particular sector. Various training programs will be held here, and even technical activities will be conducted in order to boost the Ayurveda sector. Next, which bank partnered with Leremit for cross-border transactions for MSME? LEREMITT, right? So which is that bank that has partnered with Leremit for cross-border transactions for MSME? It is Yes Bank. Right? Yes Bank Limited has partnered with a Bangalore-based startup, that is Leremit, right? And this will enable MSMEs. This will enable MSMEs to conduct international transactions that will include US dollar and euro. Right? This will offer transparency, efficiency, and will provide cost benefits to the small businesses that are involved in the global trade. If we talk about Leremit, who is the co-founder and CEO? Sheetal Jain. Headquarters is in Bangalore, Karnataka. Next, HSBC. They have partnered with which organization to finance climate technology firms? In order to finance climate technology firms, HSBC recently partnered with whom? They partnered with GCP. GCP is your Google Cloud platform. See, all these three of them, they are the cloud platforms of the individual company. AWS is for Amazon, GCP for Google, Azure for Microsoft. But recently, remember, it was GCP, that is Google Cloud Platform, that has partnered with HSBC in order to provide finance for the climate technology firms. Right? And here it is expected that HSBC will be funding about $1 billion to climate tech companies. Right? And this will be done through the corporate social responsibility initiatives of Google Cloud Platform. Next, which real estate developer recently received the SEBI approval for their inaugural alternate investment fund, that is AIF? So this will be a category 2 alternate investment fund that will be set up, and for this the approval was received by SEBI. It is Shivalik Investment Fund, right? Shivalik Investment Fund has recently received the regulatory approval from SEBI in order to set up their category 2 alternative investment fund. This fund aims to raise 300 crore rupees through a private placement including 150 crore rupees green shoe option. So just remember, it is Shivalik Investment Fund aims to raise 300 crore rupees through this AIF, and it is Shivalik Investment Fund, that is the real estate developer that recently got the approval from SEBI. And this Shivalik Investment Fund, remember, this is a Ahmedabad, Gujarat based real estate developer. Correct? And or I correct myself, it is the fund, alternative investment fund here it will be framed, right, made. But actual name of the company is Shivalik Group, right? Don't get remove this investment fund, right? So it is Shivalik Group that will be setting up this Shivalik Investment Fund, that is an alternative investment fund. Next is Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways partnered with which organization or institute to set up India's first Gati Shakti Research Chair. So remember, India's first Gati Shakti Research Chair will be set up in IIM Shillong, and remember, this will be to cater the multimodal logistics sector, right, to basically grow and update or basically enhance your multimodal logistics sector, especially in the northeastern region. So this India's first Gati Shakti Research Chair will be set up in Shillong, Meghalaya, in IIM Shillong, and for which Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways partnered with IIM Shillong. Correct? Then this chair will also aim to promote collaboration with global exports and support multimodal logistic research activities. Next is Ministry of Ayush signed a memorandum of understanding with which ministry for nutritional improvement in adolescent girls through Ayurveda. Through Ayurveda. So which is that ministry? So Ministry of Ayush, they recently signed an MOU with. So which is that ministry? It is Ministry of Women, Child and Development. Right? This MOU was signed in presence of Union Minister Sarbandna Sonowal of Ministry of Ayush and Union Minister Smriti Irani of Ministry of Women, Child and Development. Right? Adani Group unveiled India's first and South Asia's largest ammunition twin facility complex in which location? So Adani Group has unveiled India's first and South Asia's largest ammunition twin facility complex in which location? So this is located in Kanpur, right? Let's add the fifth option. It is in Kanpur. Where is Kanpur? Kanpur is in Uttar Pradesh. So Adani Defense and Aerospace, that is a part of Adani Group only, they have unveiled India's first private sector ammunition missile manufacturing complex, that is in Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. This facility, this manufacturing facility is spread over 500 acres of land and it is said to become the South Asia's largest ammunition cum missile manufacturing complex. Right? Next thing, remember, this complex, this was unveiled on the occasion of the 5th anniversary of Operation Bandar. Right? And this Operation Bandar, this was dedicated to the warriors of Balakot airstrike. Then remember, Operation Bandar, this is the name of the Indian Air Force airstrike, or this is the name of the operation of the Indian Air Force airstrike on the Balakot terror complex that took place on 26th of February in 2019. Right? And we know when was Pulwama attack held? Pulwama attack was on 14th of Feb. Correct? Next is Ministry of Finance recognized which airline as a designated Indian carrier? So Akasa Air, right? Akasa Air as a is designed Indian carrier, right? Or it has been designated as the Indian carrier. Correct? This will be facilitating the carrier's international flights. So right option becomes option 1. Ministry of Finance recognized Akasa Airline as a designated Indian carrier. Quality Control of India, that is QCI, along with which organization has launched a DigiReady certification portal? I repeat, DigiReady certification portal, that is DRC. So this Digital Ready certification portal, this is basically an online self-assessment tool for digital readiness. That means This DRC, Digi Ready certification, will tell you about your skills. It is basically a self assessment, and this will tell you that how much you are digital ready, correct, for job market. This is developed by QCI, that is Digital Ready Certification, DRC. Now the question asked here is this DRC was jointly launched by QCI along with which organization? It is ONDC. ONDC is your open network for digital commerce, and this is a step towards fostering digital inclusion of MSMEs, right? So that we can onboard more and more MSMEs here, correct? So take a note of this. Then if we talk about QCI, who is the chairman of QCI? Jaxi Shaw. Where is the headquarter of QCI? It is in New Delhi, and it was established in 1997. Next is related to your sports. Archery Asia Cup 2024 stage 1 was held, and India has won 14 medals, and India's won 14 medals here. So Indian archers, they won a total of 14 medals, 9 gold, 4 silver and 1 bronze in this stage 1 of Archery Asia Cup. Where was this held, Archery Asia Cup? This was held in Baghdad, Iraq. Correct, and India clinched the gold medal in all the individual events, including recurve men and women and compound men and women event. Right, next is related to books and authors. Fool Bahadur, this is the first Magahi novel translated to English by Abhay K. I repeat, Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir Manoj Sinha, along with Ajay Singh, Press Secretary to the President of India Ajay Singh, and the Principal Secretary to the Government of Bihar S. Siddharth, they have together launched the English edition of Fool Bahadur, and this is the first ever novel to be translated from Magahi language to English. This book was translated by Indian poet, diplomat, editor and translator Abhay K. The book will be published by Penguin Random House India, and it was initially authored by Jayant Pati in 1928 in Magahi. Right, next is important days. World NGO Day observed on 27th of Feb, and it is to recognize, celebrate and honor all non-governmental and non-profit organizations that contribute to the society all year round. Right, this day also acknowledges the selfless contribution of volunteers supporting these organizations and recognizes the mission and contributions of such organizations. So World NGO Day observed on 27th of Feb. Correct, and this year it was the 11th edition of the World NGO Day that was observed. For the first time it was observed in 2014. Next is National Protein Day. It is also observed on 27th of Feb, and it is to raise awareness about the health benefits of protein in our diets. The theme that you need to remember here is World Protein Day. For the World Protein Day 2024 is Solve with Protein. This is the theme that you need to remember. And this year in 2024, we observed the 5th edition of the National Protein Day. Next is, which edition of Raising Day was conducted by Indian Coast Guard recently? So remember, it was the 48th Raising Day conducted by Indian Coast Guard. Correct, and this day, or there was a name for the event for this day, that was Day at Sea. I repeat, Day at Sea. This was the name of the event. Correct, that was the 48th Raising Day conducted by Indian Coast Guard. Right, and where was this event held? It was held in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. During this celebration, 8 ships of Indian Coast Guard and with more than 1500 guests took part in this particular exercise. Right, and remember, Indian Coast Guard Day, we saw that it was the 48th Raising Day, but on which day it was observed? It was on the 1st of Feb. On 1st of Feb, we observed the 48th Raising Day of Indian Coast Guard. How many aims were inaugurated by PM Modi recently on his visit to Gujarat? During his visit to Gujarat on 24th and 25th of Feb recently, he inaugurated how many aims? So remember, a total of 5 aims right? They were inaugurated. They will be at Rajkot, Bhatinda, then Raebareli, then Kalyani, and Mangalagiri. Mangalagiri. Right? Apart from this was first thing, right? During his visit to Gujarat, he inaugurated 5 aims. Second thing, remember, he also inaugurated Sudarshan Setu Bridge. Sudarshan Setu Bridge. Now the question can be asked to you is that where is this Sudarshan Setu Bridge? Where did he visit? Gujarat. So this Sudarshan Setu Bridge is also located in Gujarat, and indirectly this question can be asked that what is the name of the bridge recently inaugurated by PM Modi in Gujarat? So Sudarshan Setu. Correct. Apart from this, then new Mundra Panipat pipeline project worth 9,000 crore rupees was also inaugurated. If we talk about Gujarat, what is the capital of Gujarat? Gandhinagar. Where is your gift city? Then who is the chief minister of Gujarat? Bhupendra Patel. Who is the governor here? Acharya Devrat. Next is RBI imposed a penalty of 3 crore rupees on which organization or banks? So RBI imposed a total penalty of 3 crore rupees, right? In this, remember, it imposed penalty on SBI, Canara Bank, City Union Bank, and Ocean Capital Markets Limited, right? If we look at Canara Bank, a penalty of 32.3 lakh crore 32.3 lakh penalty was imposed. Then if we talk about Ocean Capital Market Limited, a penalty of 16 lakh rupees was imposed. If we talk about City Union Bank, a penalty of 66 lakh rupees was imposed. And if we talk about SBI, a penalty of 2 crore rupees were imposed. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at AffairsCloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is AffairsCloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.